Good morning, or maybe it's good afternoon, and it could be evening when you decide to watch this video. But whatever it is, I hope it's a very good morning. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm Marva, and this morning, on this lovely Wednesday morning, it's a bit cloudy. Yes, on this lovely Wednesday morning, I'm going to be talking about using natural pests control. Natural pesticide to control the pests in the garden. So you'll see the use of that this morning. I hope you're having a good day so far, whatever part of the day it is for you. Thank you for coming. And in advance, I want to thank you for your thumbs up as well. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do that. Subscribe so you can learn a lot more about gardening. Even if you're not a gardener, at least you'll know about the food that you eat. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time, guys, and thank you for your thumbs up. I do appreciate it. And I'm going to show you a little bit more the type of natural pesticide that I'm using this morning to control the pests. And the pests here are mainly two of them, whiteflies and aphids. So welcome. I'm going to take you up here, start up here. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden, ladies and gentlemen. All the beds are going to be getting some pesticide. Natural ones. Yeah, ones that even you use in your kitchen. You may have used them in your kitchen. Welcome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Thank you so much for your time, for your thumbs up, and in advance, to those who have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. I'm going to show you now what this natural pesticide is that even you may have used in your kitchen. AG Born Jamaican, good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming. Are you on the road? Good morning. All right, now here is I'm going to put it in front of you. This is the natural pesticide. These are cloves. And in one of my videos, I explained the different ways that you can use cloves in your cooking. And this particular group called the Amish, that's what they use in their garden to control the pesticide. Now, I've used it already, and I can tell you right now, I'm not seeing any white flies, and that's the major thing that you would see here. Good night from Papua New Guinea. Amy Lee, good morning. Thank you so much. Thanks for the hearts. Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, like I said, the Amish, this is what they use in their garden. I've been using it, and there's no white flies. And there is one particular area in the garden. Oh, you're heading to Orlando. Oh, Clearwater. AG Bourne says he's heading He's on the road. A driver. Yeah. So this bed here is a sweet potato bed. And this is where you would always see white flies. Now, I haven't seen any. There wasn't any yesterday. And I'm not seeing any right now. So what I'm going to do as a preventative method, cloves for white flies. Yes, Johnny. Yeah. And so I'm going to be using this again just to make sure as a preventative method. You can use them for preventing or when you see them in your garden. So I'm going to start down here. And right here is my beans bed. And yesterday I planted on the other side over there some Swiss chard. I'm secretly, Cameron Waters. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, Johnny, that's the idea, especially for this channel. You come, you're going to be learning something new all the time. So go ahead and subscribe. For all of you who have not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and you will be learning a lot. This is an educational channel. Yes, so these lovely scented cloves, I love to use them in my cooking. They work. So I'm going to use it. You're going to give it a try. That's all right. So I'm going to just scatter it in the garden. Even in the string beans bed, white flies love these things. And I'm happy to say I don't see any. And over here is the mini sweet potato bed. Destiny, good morning. I don't know if it's morning where you are. Could be evening, could be afternoon. But whatever time it is, I hope it's a very good one. Johnny says I had a few ladybugs come to the garden and ate good, but they left and flies came back. Keep those ladybugs. Yeah, get the ladybugs. They are the good bugs in the garden. They eat up the pests. So this is only one way one way to keep pests out of your garden. And I'm going to show you the other way you should. Charlie Greenwood. Ladybugs are cheap wholesale at garden stores. There you go. Whatever you need to do, that's what you do. And this bed now is my brassica bed where there are collard greens, there are lettuce, and I have some celery in here. And here's another way to keep the pest out. It's you use netting. But you know, these pests, they will come as soon as you open up. Yeah. Because you have to open to check out your plants, to harvest them. And it's when you're doing that they show up too. I had a beehive in the garden. And now that the bees have left, there's some of them I see over here looking for a home. But yeah, I need to come in here and do some weeding. I need to weed in here. Yeah, I see some bees still in here. They got trapped in here. After their colony fell, those leftovers got trapped in here. They were at the sugar apple tree. If you were on yesterday, you would have seen. I'm going to show you though, for those who weren't here yesterday, I'm going to show you a picture of what it looked like. I mean, talking about the beehive. Charlie Greenwood said, Ladybug, yes, he's read that. Wish I had an auntie like you. Bet that tastes good cooked up. Yep, I can vouch for that because I cooked it yesterday. Joshua, hey, good morning, good morning. Yes, I cooked collard greens. These are collard greens. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Guys, go ahead and click those hearts. If you're on your phone on the right side of your screen, the hearts, yeah, thank you. These are collard greens and I cooked some yesterday. And the day before I had some, oh, excuse me, I had some lettuce that were right here. Yeah. So I'm gonna be harvesting from, not harvesting, I'm gonna weed, but I can't do it while the bees are still active. Can't get stung by the bees at all. So let me close this up and we go to another bed. If you're just coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for your time. Remember, your thumbs up help the channel grow. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up today. Looking for about 20 thumbs up. That's the one way to help the channel grow. Another way is to subscribe, of course. So if you have not yet subscribed, and yesterday, guys, you did well with the subscription. Let's duplicate that today. And if you really want to help some more, go ahead and be a channel member. Join the channel. Just click the join button. Yeah. Now this bed has tomato. These cages are tomatoes in them. We have right down here amaranth, also known as callaloo. All this right here is amaranth. All right, let me get some more of the cloves. And for those who are just coming in, these are cloves that I'm using. Where are you putting cloves down, Charlie? This helps with the pests, control the pests, especially white flies and aphids. I was doing some research and found out that this is what the Amish use in their garden. And so far, it's been doing great. Yes. So these are natural. This is an organic garden. So whatever we use in here are all organic or natural. Sometimes I make pesticide. There are easy natural pesticide that you can make, such as rice water. And as the name suggests, that's exactly what it is. You know, the water that you use when you wash your rice and they throw off that water, instead of throwing it away if you have a garden, use it to spray your plants. That's a great pesticide. But since I don't cook rice every day all the time, don't have that all the time. Now this part of the garden, here we have a pot with hot peppers. There are a few on it. I've already harvested some. Check out the videos. There are shorts that shows them. And here are okras between pineapples all the way down. And down here are mini sweet peppers. And I also planted some spring onions right here that I've been using in my cooking. So let's go ahead and take care of this section. Now, if you notice, the plants here are kind of white, and there's a good reason for that. We also use what is called neem oil, Neem. Neem oil comes from the neem plant, and I'm going to show you the container that we have in a few minutes. But that's what it is. So the plants are good. It's not, nothing is wrong with them. Bring you up a little bit closer. Yeah. Oh, look like I did come in here already. Yeah. I came over here when I left that. So yes, for those who are just coming in, this is the mini sweet peppers and scallion or green onions. Yeah. Now here's where I need to do. And that's the okra and the pineapple bed. Put some in the hot pepper container too. So guys, you don't need land space to plant. If you have containers, anything can grow in containers. Any and everything. Even a banana plant. Because we have a papaya that's grown in a container too. All right, now here's this big section. This is where the sweet potato bed is and where white flies love to breed. They live and breed in there. So I'm going to shake it and see if there's any Teresa Wong. Welcome. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm Marva, and you're here right here at the family channel where we grow, where we teach, where we show you what can happen, good or bad, in a garden. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. Thank you so much. And those who have not yet given you a thumbs up, oh, I see 15. Come on, let's keep it moving. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're going to try to outdo ourselves yesterday with the subscription and the thumbs up. Now, I'm going to shake this bed to see if we have white flies. Usually what would happen is you would see a lot of flies just come out as soon as I shake them. So let me get you closer to it so you can see. Let's see if there are white flies. Do you see anything? No, just a bee. Don't see any. And that's good. That is good. I'm going to drop some more in there. Yep, to keep it going. Last time I dropped some in there was about 3 weeks ago is when I did this. Yeah. So I'm going to put some in here. Yep. Best sound in nature. Thank you. Oh, you left. All right. Here's another bed right here. Thank you for the hearts. Guys, let's keep the hearts going. Let's keep the hearts going. You know, I'm telling you about the hearts, and some of you may not even know what I'm talking about. So let me show you. Can't just assume that everybody knows what I mean. I'm gonna go to the channel and show you. Okay, guys, for those who don't know what I'm talking about when I said the hearts, right here, see that heart? If you click it, then on the top, you do that and you'll see the hearts going up. Yeah, thank you. Teresa Wong, good morning. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah. Yes, thanks for the hearts. There you go. There you go. All right, here's another bed. This one is brassica as well. And in this one, we have I'll show you in a moment. Looking for the zipper here. Zipper. Oh, you know what? I'll just do this. Okay. All right, so let me show you what's going on over here. Let me fill up this container again. In this bed, there are kale, which I've already harvested from. There's a huge, check out the shorts. A big harvest, I think is what I call it. And we have broccoli. Hasn't started blooming anything yet. The leaves are growing though. And on the side here I have mustard greens. Mustard greens are the same, come from the plant, from where they make mustard that you put on your hot dogs, you know, your condiment mustard. Hence the name mustard green. And when you eat it, it'll taste a little mustardy, is what I would say, or a little bitter. But it's good for you. It's very high in antioxidants. In fact, all of these foods right here are high in antioxidants. So you should eat your greens. Yeah, they take care of your cells. I think I need to come harvest some more mustard greens from here too. I don't see any whiteflies in here. It's a very good thing. I hope the whiteflies stay away from the garden. Thank you for helping the channel to grow by subscribing, by leaving your thumbs up. Watching the video is very important if you want the channel to grow. You know, my videos are all less than 15 minutes long. And I keep them short because I want people to watch. So watch the videos, try not to skip anything, and become a channel member. Join the channel. And for those who are just coming in, the netting is also for pest control. In an organic garden, you're going to have pests. So you have to know how to control them. And let me show you another. Another small bed. Gerard, thank you for coming. Jason Ghost Hunter, hi there, new to your channel. I subscribed and hit the like. I am from Sydney, Australia. I do have a channel too. Okay. All right, so here's what I want you to do, Jason. When you finish here, if you can just go to one of my videos, leave a message, and that way I'll remember. So those of you who would like to see another garden, go ahead and check out Jason Ghost Hunter from Australia. And they just came out of winter. So his garden should be going very well now. Yeah. This is my herbs bed. And in this bed, there are basils, oregano, parsley, thyme, and green onions. And this is where I come to get my herbs when I'm cooking. Just come out with my shears, clip, 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 go back in the kitchen, and there you go. You see how small it is? That's why I'm saying you don't need yard space to grow. Use containers. Pests love basils. I also need to come in here and do some weeding. That's another way of deterring your pests, is to weed. Because weeds draw pests to your garden. And the weeds are only there for one thing, and that is to steal. They're like little thieves. They steal the sunshine, they steal the nutrients, they steal everything that your plants need. Tracy McCoy, good morning from this side of the world. Don't know where you are, but whatever time it is, I hope it's a great one so far. Yeah. And those of you, if you're in the Caribbean, I'm praying that that storm don't do damage. That what's this called? Melissa. Yeah, that's the name of the storm out there. I'm praying that you won't be affected, or at least not severely. So that's the herbs bed. Yeah. And I'm also going to put some of this. Oh, for those who are coming in, this is what it looks like close up. This is what it looks like. These are cloves, the spice that you use in your kitchen. You can cook it, use it in everything that you cook. Whether you're baking, stewing, frying, whatever you're doing, you can put it there. Right here is the June plum, or also known as golden apple, or pomsithia, all kinds of names. That's the fruit. Michelle Gardening and Lifestyle, good morning from this side. Lovely garden. Michelle Gardening and Lifestyle, good morning. So I'm assuming that you also have a channel. Yeah, Tanya McCoy, morning. All of you, Jason, thank you so much for your time. This bed, like I'm about to say, is well, it started out as a June plum bed, but this papaya decided to grow in there. And by the time we decided to take it out, we figured it was just too late. So we're just gonna let the two of them grow together. Yeah, but this June plum tree is a dwarf tree. It grows plums all year round. And this bed gets a lot of kitchen scraps. That's what you're looking at down there. A lot of kitchen scraps. And that's how it's basically fed. That's how it gets its rains. And other parts of the garden, the same thing. If you have a garden, you use your kitchen scraps in your garden. Oh, Zombie 6, oh, in Ohio. Oh, it's getting a little cool there now. I guess you have to put away the garden now? Or do you have a greenhouse? Yeah, use your kitchen scraps in your garden. That tree right there is a sugar apple tree. And down below, we put kitchen scraps down there because the tree for 2 years was not bearing any fruits. Now, I think the reason is because there was a beehive that took over that tree. And I'm assuming that's the reason because that's when it stopped bearing fruits. After we had the bee person come in, and do you have any livestock like chickens? My dear, we can't even have it down here. No, we can't have it here where you're not allowed. I guess it's too noisy, chickens. Yeah, so we don't have that. But I do get chicken manure, those two white containers. Someone who has chickens in a rural part of the state supplies me with chicken manure. And that's what's in the garden. Stuff really grows well with chicken manure. Yeah, variety. Good morning from this end. I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably a little further in your day. Good morning from here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your thumbs up, guys. Oh, getting close to my goal of thumbs up. Thank you so much. And remember to subscribe if you have not yet done so. Let me finish the story about this sugar apple tree. So we've been giving it kitchen scraps. And you know what? The kitchen scraps started growing. We harvested tomatoes. We harvested sweet peppers. There was even a melon that. But everything else are all volunteer plants. That's what you call plants that grow that you did not actually plant. Volunteer plants. And I noticed the volunteer plants in my garden do much, much better than even the other ones that I deliberately planted. Anyway, so we've been getting stuff from down there and nothing from the top until a few weeks ago. I saw one fruit. One is called sugar apple or sweet sap. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of it and show you what it looks like for those who don't know. If you know what soursop looks like, sugar apple is from that family. Now, sugar apple is always taken over by ants because of the sugar content. So let me show you what it looks like. Let me get out of the sun. Hold on. The sun is coming out from the other side of the garden. Michelle is saying, no greenhouse, so clearing the garden, starting to plant for fall. Greens and onions and garlic, also planting in my green stalks. Okay. This is what sugar apple looks like. And this side is where all the sugary stuff comes out. And the ants, they were all over it. But hopefully they'll leave it there for us to enjoy. It's a little bit bigger. Yeah. It's a very enjoy. Do you grow cloves? No. But I think I may soon start off to grow it if it's doing so well in my garden. Hopefully I could grow it down here. I'd have to do some research to make sure that can happen. But that would be great. That's what I'm considering. Yeah. So let me finish. Now another thing that you should do to keep the pests out of your garden is to keep your grass low. Yeah. mow your overgrown grass so that the pests don't make it a habitat. So there's some places here that needs to be cut down a little bit, and that's what I'm going to also be doing today. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. And your thumbs up. Some of you have forgotten your thumbs up, I can see. Yeah. So I'm going to show you a little bit more of the garden before I go ahead and start the mowing. But let me put these cloves over here. These are thyme, and the other pots are seedlings of papayas and pineapples. I know you can hear the birds. We also have birds in the garden. Here are bird feeders are over here. 2 bird feeders. And we have quite a few birds that come. That black one there is a native bird called the grackle. We get doves come in, blue jays, cardinals. How does cloves grow on a tree? All right, go ahead and Google that. Ask that very same question, and you'll see. Yeah. And then we also have some parrots. I have 2 videos of the parrots in the garden. Apparently there's an aviary somewhere around here, and every now and then they let them out. And we have over a dozen parrots that come by. Sometimes they come by the feeder, or they just oversee the garden and those wires and just oversee. But it's a joy to have them in the garden. It makes it lively. So what I'm going to do now, there's some spots over here that really need to be cut. It's overgrown. So I'm going to do that. And you can watch here. Remember, if you have not yet done your thumbs up, go ahead and do it. Thank you so much for your time again. Thank you for coming. And I need to start right here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day so far. This tree you're looking at is a jackfruit tree. Let me go ahead and tell you what some of them. This is a jackfruit tree. It's about 5 years old, and a jackfruit tree takes 5 to 7 years before it starts bearing fruits. Rivka, okay, I did answer that question. Then, if you look down here, you will see a new banana flower coming up. There it is. We'll be getting bananas from that. And there's another banana somewhere over there in the corner. And there's another banana over here. Let me show you. There it is right there. And around it are some what we call suckers. Whenever you plant one banana plant, that's all you need, because around it you're going to get some suckers that's waiting to do their thing. Yeah. Are you already seeing the June plums or golden apple? Oh, this one is ready. I love them when they're ripe. They turn yellow. You can have them when they're green as well. People use them in different ways. You can make juice. You can eat them just as they are. You can make jams and jellies. This is a ackee tree. The fruits, the season is just finished. We have harvested many times, like 20 times from the tree, and this one was saved with the neem oil because the white flies really got to them. Look how nice and green the leaves are. So we had to trim off many of the limbs and then spray the entire tree with neem oil. And here we have papaya. I need to do some pruning as well. See these yellow leaves? Whenever your trees start doing this, the leaves are dying, get rid of them so that the energy can go into the rest of the plants. And you can just drop them at the base of the tree to become compost. Yeah. So that's that tree. We've been harvesting from these two right here. Well, these two came out of one place in the ground. Look at that. Anybody here love papayas? You can tell we love them because you're going to see more. This tree right here is a hog plum tree. It's a type of plums. And here we also have papayas. And we've been harvesting from here too. This is a tree that gave us a lot, more than 100 papayas already. So it's way up there. There are more papayas down there. Some coconuts bearing fruits up there. That's my favorite beverage, coconut water. Hear the birds? We have avocados. There's a video that shows the dwarf avocado. The dwarf avocado tree with two giant avocados that I harvested. And this is a large avocado tree right there. Down below are some pineapples again. There's a pineapple bed down there. And over here are some more pineapple beds. Now I forgot to put on my insect repellent this morning to rub on my skin. And I'm telling you, those mosquitoes are eating up my skin. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what I do when you get mosquito bites. If you're allergic to them, I'm going to show you what I use. So just give me 1 minute. Let me go get it. It's something you probably have in your bathroom. Pick me up.
What's that?
All right. Okay, guys. I know most of you have this in your bathroom. If you get bitten up by mosquitoes, just spray on some hydrogen peroxide. You love to plant a banana tree. Can you tell how I can do that? If you don't have the yard space, you can use a large container. Plant it in a large container. It will grow. All right, so what I do with with the hydrogen peroxide is just spray it, and very soon all that itching and swelling will go down. Yeah. And you can do it for any insect bite. One moment. Yeah, any insect bite. Oh, I forgot to show you. Let me show you the container that we have our papaya tree growing in. See that right there? That's a papaya plant. And it's beginning to blossom. I wonder if I can take you up there. I hope you don't start buffering. Let me take you a little closer. We had 2 of them growing in there, but we figured I don't think the container was big enough. So we just got rid of one and left this one in there. And it's blossoming, getting ready to produce fruits. Just get your good soil. Yeah, lots of blossoms up there. Get a container. This is even less than a 5-gallon. But if you want to do a banana, I would say get a large container, maybe up to a 10-gallon. Most of our containers are 5-gallon containers. Oh, let me show you also our pineapple container section. All pineapples growing in it, and we have harvested 3 pineapples from there a couple months ago. Right there. Those are 5-gallon containers. And there are pineapples growing in there. Good morning, Remo. I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Good morning. It's probably afternoon there. What time is it there now? Welcome to the Charles for Lauderdale Garden. Thank you for coming. If you like what you see, go ahead and give a thumbs up and subscribe. You'll learn a lot from this garden, because earlier I used cloves that you use in your kitchen to cook, sprinkled it in the garden, and it helps to deter the pests. Beautiful morning and beautiful garden. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Remo. Yeah. So, Rivka, go ahead and try planting your banana. If you don't have the space, do it in a large container. Yeah. You're going to be surprised at how well it grows. And here are some of our bananas. I didn't show you the rest of the garden, huh? Bananas over there, banana plants. We just harvested a banana from there. And along the way, we also have plantains. Here's plantain plants over here. Right there, plantain plants. And this tree is a guava tree. I need to see if there's any guava on it, ready to be harvested. Right there. Let me check it out. Oh, see one? This is a very fruitful tree. We have gotten a whole lot of guavas from it. I think we're coming close to the end of the harvest, but I see small ones on it. So, looks like we're going to get some more. This is what this one looks like. This is the pink one on the inside. When you cut it, it's pink. And over here we have a coconut tree that is blossoming, bearing fruits for the first time. How do I start the banana tree? From seed, or do I buy a ready tree? Oh no, you don't get seeds. You're gonna need a sucker. If you know of anyone around your area that has bananas, they can give you a sucker. A sucker is a small, the baby banana plant. I'm looking to see if there's one over here. These are not so small, but they can give you a baby banana plant. That's called a sucker. And that's where you start it. This is another papaya. And this volunteer plant is a pigeon peas. This is a tree that came up on its own. That's why it's called a volunteer plant. We have more, another papaya right there. And this tree is a sapodilla, also known as Nesberry. Those little brown things are going to be large fruits. You can buy the ready tree, the ready sucker. If you can get the sucker in your area, Rivka, you can just go ahead and buy the sucker, and that's all you need, because you're going to get more banana plants from it. This is a cherry tree called the Barbados cherry. I already went through the beds, so I'm not going to show you the raised beds and what's in it. Yes, folks. So before the sun comes up in all its glory, I want to go ahead and start cutting, shaving down this grass to keep the pests away. Because it doesn't make sense you're keeping the pests off your raised beds and you're not doing the other areas too. Because they'll find a way. Believe me, they will find a way to get into your garden. Oh, I see my thumbs ups going up. Thank you so much. Keep it going. Do the same with the subscribing too. And if you join and become a member, just click that JOIN, the words join. Thank you in advance. That's a way to keep the channel growing. All right, so I'm gonna cut. Now, this is one of my favorite things to do, to mow, because then I use it as my exercise for the day and get my steps in that way. Right here are some seedlings in the container. These are papaya seedlings. I'll make sure you can see. Yeah, papaya seedlings are in that container. Lots of them. So we also give away a lot of things in the garden too. So if somebody wants papaya seedlings, we have, or banana suckers, plantain suckers. Because you will always have more than enough suckers. Now, over here in that black box right there, that's our compost bin. Let me get it closer so you can see that black box. And some bees have commandeered or taken over the box for about 2 months now. And they had a huge honeycomb in there. So they're gone now. And they decided to take over the sugar apple tree last weekend. But of course, the colony fell because once, that's how it works, it's a cycle. The colony fell apart. Hello, Angela. Good morning from this end. I don't know if it's an afternoon where you are, but whatever it is, I hope it's a good one. Thank you so much. So down there, I have been avoid going because there were so many bees. Now I can go over there and cut the grass. Yeah. I wish I could take you over there to show you the honeycomb in there, but you're going to see it in our shorts. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I just did some pest control with some cloves, and now I'm doing more pest control by cutting down the grass. And I'm going over to the area where there used to be a bunch of bees making honey. So they're gone now, so now I can cut freely. I'm getting my exercise in at the same time. CWM. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Let me see what you're saying here. Checking in. I've been here for some time now, but my internet is uh, giving me some trouble from yesterday evening. It took me a while before I could even say anything. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Oh, Rivka saying, I love your beautiful garden and all fruits that grow. I'm in Indiana. It is 8:30 in the morning. I think we are in the same time zone, my dear. Yeah, but you are getting cooler weather. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your time. Thank you everybody for the thumbs up. And those of you who are subscribed, thank you. If you've not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. What are you waiting for? Yeah. So I'm glad you're able to come in CWM. And if you have not yet check out our channel. Where are you located? In Florida. We've come in Florida. South Florida, where the weather is tropical. For those of you in the Caribbean, I'm praying that you won't be affected by Melissa, who's out there in the ocean there. I pray that everything will go well. If you're just coming in, welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm Mara, and I thank you for stopping by this morning. I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning up over here to keep the pests out of the garden. I've already used the natural pesticide, which are cloves, in the raised beds. Well, folks, I've done more than I anticipated doing today. Tomorrow is another day, God's willing. I'll finish cutting up tomorrow. But I thank you for your time. Thank you for stopping by. Dragon Veteran, good morning. Thank you for coming. Guys, thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for watching. And tomorrow, I'll have to finish up the rest of the garden. There's more over here to be done. Over here. Yeah, good exercise. Thank you for your time. Thank you for helping the channel to grow. And please, if you'd like to see it grow even more, become a channel member. You get exclusive videos and other perks. So thank you, and I hope you've learned something today. And for those who said they're going to try using the cloves, go ahead and let me know what happens. I've seen success here. No white flies, especially in this bed, this potato bed. If you don't see white flies, then you're doing something really good, because they love to live in there. They love the greens as well. Johnson, good morning. Good morning. Where I'm coming from right now is in the USA. Yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and watch the videos. The other videos, yeah, they're very short. I always leave my videos short, like no more than 10 minutes. Yeah, many of them are just 9 minutes. I try to keep them as short as possible so that you watch them. That's another way to help the channel to grow. So I really appreciate it. And support those people who I mentioned earlier. CWM Farm is one of them. Hard working on her farm. Thank you again. Village Food season. Hi. It was just about to close out. Thank you for coming, Village Food. Thank you for your support. Yes. And I'll see you next time, hopefully tomorrow, right here in the Charles Fort Lauderdale garden. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. Johnson, USA, yeah, nature very nice. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.